Hello cruisers, this is Rick Way, the Texas Cruiser. Cruise news of the day for the week. Jubilee, this afternoon I was watching her leave from Galveston before I had to head north across the causeway. The breeze went out. Harmony was still tied off to her terminal at Terminal 10. Jubilee decided to go out next, right behind the breeze. Jubilee just got past Terminal 10 where Harmony's docked, and then all of a sudden she stopped and she backed all the way back to her terminal 25 that she just left from. They had a medical emergency. My prayers go out to the passenger who had to leave the ship. Luckily, we here in Galveston, we have an awesome medical facility, UTMB, University of Texas Medical Branch. It's a level 1 trauma center. It's a top-notch facility, and they have some great surgeons and doctors there to take care of anything that pops up. So, and they're just within a blocks from the facility, from the terminal. So, they're going to be. I know that passengers in great hands with the medical staff there, UTMB. Regal Princess, God bless her heart. She's they had got the generator that was acting up. They had it repaired. They got it up and ginning, and they started to get do a test run and all that. Well, come to find out, the other generators got issues, so they had to go ahead and cancel the sailing this weekend for Miss Jubilee. Regal Princess, and hopefully they get that repair done quickly. They feel like they got a handle on it, and next weekend they'll be leaving Galveston with a sailing with passengers, full load of passengers. I feel sorry. I tell you what, I get all excited for sailing, for a cruise, and my heart bleeds for these passengers who had to cancel their cruises because of issues with the ship. I don't blame the ship company, the cruise line. They have to take care of these things when they occur. So that's the reason why they go to dry dock, when they do, and get the repairs done, get updated, do some general maintenance to make sure they don't have any breakdowns that occurs like this. You can't foresee everything though, and this do happen. Scenic Explorer, speaking of ships issues, she was been here in Galveston. I did mention the other day that she has received that as a pod that was acting up on the starboard side, and I did see the pod arrive to come down the freeway. It took up 2 lanes of the freeway coming down, but that was amazing sight, by the way. But anyway, she did leave Galveston. I think I told you about that, but I do have a report that she made it across the Gulf. I wasn't sure about that with that storm out there, Raphael, but luckily Raphael was not too much of an issue whenever they had to cut across the Gulf. They did go down the coast a little bit, then cut across. They have exited out of the Gulf, so the safe sailings to Scenic Explorer. And it's an amazing looking ship. I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of her, but that's a beautiful ship. Galveston has its 200th anniversary of being a port in 2025. The oldest port west of New Orleans, and they got all kinds of public events. One of them I'm going to try and make it to. This is October 17th of next year. Party on the Pier. That sounds right up my alley. And then after that, the next day, the Bicentennial Gala, or Gala, whoever you want to call it, and that's going to be on the 18th. And they're going to have little events occurring all throughout the year, public events. I'm sure media type events too, but throughout the whole year. This port was given a charter to form, believe it or not, back when this region here was still part of Mexico. Mexico did an order for a grant to develop and build and develop this port. I find that fascinating. So anyway, this an old port, and sometimes if you see some, they're doing a good job now to do upgrades and all that. But some parts of it's still a little on the old side. But they finally got some funding to get all this stuff done, and grow. This port has grown into a major cruise facility and cruise port, and I expect they'll be moving up to the 3rd place on the active of all active cruise ports in the United States. And I tell you what, Roger Reed's the port director. Him and his wharf board, they have done amazing work. The wharf staff, they're excellent. They're top notch, and it shows through the facility that we have here and the ships they got coming in. The Pier 10, Terminal 10 is still on track to open next September, and the MSC ship Seascape will arrive in November of next year. It's fun to watch it being built. Right now, Regal Princess is using the dock outside to sit there and get the repairs done and stay out of everybody else's way. To ship all the terminals we have down there are active right now. So, and oh, by the way, Jewel made it into town. It's great to see her here. She was in here yesterday, and she did her first sailing out of Galveston on a nice little 10-day itinerary, and it's good to see Jewel in town and doing some sailings out of Galveston with some nice alternative itineraries. Everybody's crying about other ports other than the ships to keep going to Cozumel, Costa Maya, Belize, and Roatan. Well, we got some other ships going out. Carnival has a ship or two doing some alternative sailings. NCL be coming in. They're going to have some real nice 14-day sailings. So, folks, we got a ride here. Don't worry about that, and it's going to keep getting better. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Prayers to all who may be injured out there. Explorer, everybody heard about the Explorer. They had a rogue wave and a freak wind come and push it from a squall that came up near the Canary Islands, trying to make it across to Miami. The ship leaned over. I seen the pictures. It kind of remind me a little bit of being on Harmony during Hurricane Milton, and she had to. It caused some damage, and everybody cries when the liquor gets spilt. Well, some liquor was spilt. Anyway, there was one passenger who was injured, and they had to go back to Canary Islands and take that passenger for medical help. The ship's going to be about 3 days late, 2 or 3 days late coming into Miami, so they're going to be a little late getting started on their cruising out of Miami. But like I said, prayers to the injured passenger and a few little nicks and bumps that occurred on the ship. So anyway, folks, you have a great day, great weekend. I hope you get your cruises booked. They got the big sales going on, the Black Friday sales, and this time of year you see all kinds of neat little sales pop up from different cruise lines. So I hope to catch you on a future cruise, and you have a great weekend. Bye-bye.